Substance is everything to me. Substance is everything to me. Here's the clip.
Do you give that I can't go get from anyone else? What do I bring to someone that they just can't go find? Because I know I look good. I know my body's nice. Like you said, I know I got degrees. I got a business. I got jobs. But do I bring you peace? Am I at peace?
Can't bring what you don't have.
That's a fact. I was say, am I good with me? Am I comfortable enough with myself to understand that whomever I'm going towards and attracting, it's not always going to be sunshine and roses. It's not always going to be easy, but it could possibly be worth it. So to me, substance is my nurturing ability. It's my ability to feed you, lull you into a sense of security to where you don't want to leave my space. When you're not in my space, you're on my phone. You're on my social media. You on my location. You asking why I'm not where I'm supposed to be because you crave me. Do I make you so comfortable around me and around yourself that nobody else exists? Because again, you're always going to see and be tempted. You're always going to have other things that catch your eye. But do I make you feel like you're whole enough to where no matter how much noise is out there in the world, it's my quiet that you prefer?
All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So the ladies on a particular panel was asking what is substance to them, and she was able to give you guys a little bit of her perspective. What do you guys think about that? Substance is everything to me. I'm gonna go ahead and start with you first, Sugar Curls.
Can I go second?
You can go second.
Gathering my thoughts.
All right, go ahead, voice.
I want somebody to first explain to me in context, though, because I hear what she's saying, but it was a bunch of different topics all at once when it comes to substance, because substance can mean a number of things. When a guy says she has substance, she's moral, she has standards, all of these things. So where does she come in talking about peace? Because I'm kind of like confused by the clip. I'm not really getting it.
Should I come in and explain this?
Yeah, explain the clip a little bit more in depth because I'm not getting it. She's kind of like,
okay. Overall, she says she knows how to sit down and be quiet, and that's literally the essence of everything she said, and that is what's missing in a lot of women. Y'all don't know how to sit down and be quiet. The last thing she said was her silence. Women have no understanding how important just silence is. Like me, right? I live by myself. I love coming home to a silent ass damn house, right? I remember when my daughters lived with me, they had their dogs, and I didn't want their dogs running around the house, so they would lock the dogs in the room for a certain amount of time, and they'll leave the house. So I come home, and the second I come home, I hear just scratching at the door, and it just drove me nuts, right? So to a man in particular, silence is the most beautiful feeling that a woman can provide. And I think a lot of women assume that a man wants a woman to provide 50 on the rent and money, and you got to have all these degrees, and you got to know. We really want you to do the things that like you don't have to do. It's like, a man's supposed to be productive, right? We don't want you to be productive. We just want you to get out the damn way, sit down somewhere, and get out of our way, and don't make our lives worse. Then she said, feed a man, right? But she wasn't really just talking about money. I mean, wasn't talking about food. She was just like, feed a man whatever it is he needs. And I think that aura really touched me, because the typical Black modern woman, she doesn't know how to shut the hell up.
Fly is pissing me off.
So that's what I got from her.
Seriously.
Mike's still on voice.
The thought process of I don't really have to do a lot. I'm just going to be your helper, and like a helpmate. That's what I got from her. Somebody else might have something different, but women, you know how to sit down and shut the hell up. You're the perfect woman, but most women don't know how to do that.
I'm gonna come back to you, voice. I know you're dealing with that fly. Go ahead, Diamond. What are your thoughts about that substance, everything?
I mean, if you wanted someone to be silent all the time, then wouldn't you just be by yourself all the time? I understand because I'm a person that works really hard and sometimes I just want to come home and just be to myself. Personally, I don't believe in monogamy anyway. So I feel like if I can't get it from one person, then I would go get it from somebody else. So if I can't get silence with one person, then I would just be by myself or get that with somebody else and then get my chaos with another person. But if you wanted just silence, you just be alone all the time, right? Like there's got to be something else that they bring other than quiet, and that's it.
But did you just say you'll get your chaos from somebody else? What the
Yes.
hell?
So like you have to have both sides to be a whole person. Like I can't just be quiet and bored all the time. That'd be boring. Like I need a chaotic life. I always feel like men bring order and women bring the chaos, and we need both to be kind of whole. So, but you don't want to just be by yourself. So, I get my chaos from one person, I get my silence and my order from another guy.
Well, that's kind of like a total perfect explanation of what we don't want, right? You said a man brings structure and a woman brings chaos. We don't want that, right? So if you are that, just like the woman says, I am peace. If you are chaos, stay the hell away from us. And that's really what the woman was saying. So overall, women want to give whatever it is that they want to give. And just because y'all got titties, y'all think somebody's going to either accept or tolerate your damn chaos. And we don't want it. So, if you got a fat ass, or you got a nice little body, we're going to tolerate your chaotic, emotionally unstable ass for a little while. Then we're going to throw you to the side, and then you're going to be wondering, why don't nobody want me? Not you in particular, but y'all know why we don't want y'all asses, because just like you said, y'all are aware that y'all bring chaos. That's what I got from her, because she literally said, I am peace. Therefore, she brings peace. And I want a boring woman. I don't need all this chaos in my life. So it depends on a person's preference. If some dumb dude wants a chaotic woman, that's his dumb ass. But any man that has gotten therapy and his life is pretty good and stable, we want silence. Like I love coming home to my woman. We just laying around looking at TV. She got her head on my lap. I got my head on her lap or whatever. I'm rubbing her scalp while we looking at TV because I like women with natural hair. So yeah, I like little stuff like that. I don't need no damn talking. We go skating. That's no talking. A lot of things that we can do that doesn't require talking. It's about spending time together. I think women just feel this need to be chaotic and talk so much. Blah 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 blah. And that's the thing that men don't want. And if that's who you are, it's cool. But you got to find a feminine man that is also like you, and y'all could be chaotic together. But no man with structure is going to want to be with a woman that offers chaos.